smell.
Right.
It's a good cover up, Brittany.
I know. Now's the time to get it out.
Vlog the farting car. The car passes gas.
The smell.
Right.
It's a good cover up, Brittany.
I know.
Squeaker.
They're all so different. It's random.
We're going on a Postmates, right? Postmates is what it's called?
Sir.
A Postmates delivery here with Mason, and it's gonna be Monet's back there.
Yes, hello.
So we're this should be fun. It's exciting. Very exciting. I'm ready to take a nap.
What's that?
Check out how cool this backyard is. Check out this awesome sink here to like wash your hands. It's awesome. We have this awesome, gorgeous fountain here. Just beautiful. Dartboard. While you're getting nice and cozied up with the fire that usually is here, you can watch TV. It's awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa! How legit is this swing? And then probably one of my favorite parts of all, the basketball hoop. This place is just awesome back here. It's the best. If you kind of hear a loud buzzing noise in the background, I believe it is the air conditioning unit. That's okay, you can leave it on. Alright, so today is day 150, and I feel like 150 is like a noteworthy, oh, there it goes. It's off. I feel like it's one of those noteworthy days, you know, like kind of how we celebrated day 100. But, you know, we're not doing anything like that, so welcome to day 150. We are looking at Proverbs 16, 17, and 18. Simply what I'm going to do today on the vlog is just share a few verses from each of these Psalms. So there's something that a lot of people do that should never be done when it comes to the Bible, and it's this idea of taking like one verse or one saying and taking it out of context and applying it to nearly everything. I like to call these like t-shirt theology passages, or a common phrase is bumper sticker theology passages. It's kind of like a Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, which is an awesome passage, but I don't think it really relates to you, if you're like 5'4" trying to dunk on a 9 or 10 foot, basketball hoop. But the Proverbs are unique in the sense that because they're the way that they're written and the flow of them, we could take one proverb and kind of take it out and apply it to our lives. But even in doing that, we still need to consider the original context in which it was written. So these 3 Proverbs, they have a lot of those types of verses that people would pull off and stick on a t-shirt or a bumper sticker or a coffee mug. And once again, there's nothing completely wrong with that. The issue is when we don't address those passages in their specific context. It's very important that you do that. In Proverbs 16, and I'm just going to read these, and I'm going to have the words on the screen here for you. Proverbs 16:2-4. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirit. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. The Lord has made everything for its purpose, even the wicked for the day of trouble. Proverbs 16:9. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. We don't really find a whole lot of these passages in Proverbs 17, but I did find one that I thought was really interesting, and I'm just going to read it to you here now. Proverbs 17:12. Let a man meet a she-bear robbed of her cubs rather than a fool in his folly. That's crazy. And while these maybe aren't as commonly known passages to the bumper sticker and t-shirt theology folks, I thought these verses were really powerful in chapter 18. Psalms 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous man runs into it and is safe. Proverbs 18:12. Before destruction a man's heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. Proverbs 18:21 and 22. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So, like I said, I think the Proverbs are a little bit exempt in this area of us being able to pull just sayings and passages out and just to kind of apply them and put them on different things that remind us to walk in them. But there is a real danger when it comes to this type of a hermeneutic. And just to encourage you, whenever you're reading God's Word and you come across a verse or a saying that is really powerful, or anything for that matter in God's Word, it's always important to remember to read it in its original context. We understand the truth of God's Word as we understand it when it was written in its original context, to its original audience, by its original writer, who is God, in its original time that it was composed. And those things, while that takes a lot of work, need to be done if we're going to properly understand God's Word. I forget which day, but there was a day I talk about hermeneutics a little bit. I'll put that day number somewhere here on the screen for you. And yeah, go check it out. It's a good video. And yeah.